What's up, guys, and welcome back to Beyond the Void Horror Podcast. My name is Alex, and today I'm very excited to talk to you about a spoiler-free review of a movie called Anything for Jackson. And holy All right, guys, for the most part, you guys know me. I like to get into wild movies that really kind of go for it. And sometimes, you find after watching a lot of horror movies that a lot of these movies really don't go where you want it to go. And Anything for Jackson is hell yeah. I just got done watching it and I'm super excited to talk about it. So I'll try to calm down and keep my thoughts organized here. But I'm really happy. It's actually just really a good movie, and I like what it does. Anything for Jackson came out and hit some of the festivals virtually online, which I almost bought a ticket to see this movie online, and I regret waiting this long. The movie's been out for a while now on SHUDDER, and I've waited this long to talk about it and actually watch it. So what is Anything for Jackson? Well, I went into this completely blind, and I gotta say, I almost feel like that's the best choice, but the description of the movie is as follows. A bereaved Satanist couple kidnap a pregnant woman so that they can use an ancient spellbook to put their dead grandson's spirit into her unborn child. But as these things go, they end up summoning a little more than they may have bargained for. This movie is directed by Justin G. Dyke and written by Keith Cooper, which a quick peruse through their portfolio is a little strange. They have a lot of family, holiday, drama, comedies that you would probably find on a TV movie. And there's nothing wrong with that, not my particular taste, but it is a little odd that, to say the least, that a movie like Anything for Jackson comes from this. Who knew a steady diet of being forced to develop holiday, family-centric TV movies would serve up a wonderful helping of Anything for Jackson. This movie is fucking good, man. I enjoyed it from start to finish, and it does not take its time to get you right into it. I love that. Literally, it's like 5 minutes of setting it up, and then the next thing you know, they're kidnapping a girl suddenly after a wonderful breakfast. And then all hell breaks loose. Anything for Jackson pulls you into its hell and slams its mighty arsenal of many demons and fucked up things to happen on your chest. It's pretty dope. Obviously, these guys are working individuals trying to get to the quality of product that they would love to make, and you can tell that these guys are horror fans because they did pretty much everything I would love to see in a horror movie. And yeah, some of the movie is a little all over the place and you don't know what to expect, but in this movie, that's a good thing. It's bloody, it's surprising, it has one of the best kills I've seen all fucking year in it. Just a ton of fucking crazy stuff to make you go, okay, what? And it's definitely creepy and it's definitely kind of scary. I mean, nothing really phases me anymore, but if there was one, this would probably do it. And the older characters that are in this movie, played by Sheila McCarthy and Julian Richings, are really great together. Like, they do a really good job of playing the sort of sweet yet fucked up individual. And Konstantina Mantalos does a really good job of being the victim, the pregnant lady. And all three of them really working together with all the different characters that they're meeting and their regular lives that they're trying to upkeep, while they're keeping up appearances in this obvious plot of fucked upness. Thought they all did a really good job here, and I think that's what makes this picture extra special. But yeah, man, this movie is bloody, it's gory, it's got some really fucked up things in it, and how the characters and actors react to the situation is fucking golden. There was times that I wanted to laugh, but I was just delighted. Now, there are some things in it that some people may find schlocky, but if you're a horror fan, something wrong with you if you think that is. There are some parts in the movie that just make you feel like you're in hell. And they do a really good job of it. In the way that the direction of this movie goes and how different it ends up is something to be applauded. The excess of stuff that happens in this movie, nobody could call this movie a boring movie. Let's just put it that way. I get like notes of Anthony de Blasi's Last Shift, which was a really good hellscape-ish place. Hereditary. I mean, there's just a ton of different things that I could compare it to. Vibe only, not story-wise. These are not similar in that regard. They're just familiar in a way. But yeah, man, kudos to you guys and everybody that worked on this film. I would have loved to worked on this film. I can't believe I waited however many weeks since this came out on Shudder to watch this. I was getting tired tonight, and this movie just snapped me right out of it. And now I probably won't even be able to go to sleep for the next couple of hours. And the next couple of movies I'll watch probably will suck compared to this. So thanks, Justin. Thanks, Keith. No, but seriously, guys, I would highly recommend this movie. I would give this movie a minimum of an 8.5. This, for me, is like a 9. It's definitely on one of the better movies I've seen this year, and it is really fun. It is very much an independent film in a lot of ways, but don't let that be a negative, because it's an indie film done well, and that means that they utilize the money that they had with not a $5, $10, $15 million budget. It's a hard thing to pull off sometimes when you got a lot of people making a movie. If family movies make you do this, and you made this, welcome to the horror community. Please make more of these. I would love to see them. I had such a blast watching this movie, and it's going to be hard to kind of stop talking about it for a little while here. So might be on our top 10 movies. We don't know. We'll see. I know I'm gushing about this movie, guys, but trust me on this. When I get excited about this, at least it's going to be an 8 or 7. So you'll enjoy it to some degree. Although there was one review that I saw on IMDb, which has got to be the hottest take I've ever heard. And it's the first fucking review. Like, what? I'm just going to quote a part of it just because I got to include this in the video just so I can look back and laugh at it. I can't blame the creators, as they were just filling a niche. But what feather-brained, tasteless, semi-illiterate bottom dwellers actually live in this niche? Hey. Who writes shit like this? Is it a pastor of a church? Is that who wrote this? He was like so offended. Anyway, but what did you guys think? You've probably seen it already because you probably have Shudder and you've probably jumped on it as soon as you saw it, and you're not as busy as I am right now with watching hundreds of movies just for the end of the year. I would love to hear what you guys think in the comment section down below. And if you enjoyed this review and you agree with me, please let me know. I would love to hear from you. I need it. But thanks for coming by, guys. As always, long live the void.